Welcome back, let's see, to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, so we finished the game last episode as far as the story goes. Defeated Bartandalus and Orphan, and as you will recall, Faggot sacrificed himself to save the world. And remember when I was talking about the logo, this is probably a better picture, you can see the two humanoid figures in the top right there. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Basically, the post-game is just going to be tied up a few loose ends that I didn't get to do before, filling out the enemy intel and completing all the hunts. So let's find our save file here. Easy enough, it's just the blank one, the New Dawn. Now, it's not like it's going to start us off like without Vanilla and Fang or anything. It's going to load us up to right before where we face the final boss. Yeah, it would have been cool to have some kind of post-game like the Paper Mario series does sometimes, but whatever. And I'm not even going to bother reading this because we already read it before. It's going to start us off in the narthex. And as soon as it's done loading, I will just go ahead and skip ahead. So I was thinking that when we were all done with this, I would end the Let's Play by going and fighting Bartandalus and the Orphan again one more time with my stats all maxed out and buffed up and everything. And get 5 stars and all that. But first, if you'll remember, we unlocked the level 10 Crytarium, stage 10 Crytarium, which is the final stage, by defeating Orphan at the end of the last episode. So we have quite a bit of CP to spend for everybody except for Snow. So I'm going to do that. To show it all would just take forever. But so you have an idea of what I'm going to do. All the stage 10 grids, somewhere in them they have an accessory slot. So we'll get an additional accessory slot for everybody. So prioritize that first, and then prioritize abilities, and then prioritize HP nodes. You want to try to get at least 10,000 HP for each character as soon as possible. So you can see Snow's the only one that has that at the moment already. So after that, the only other thing you really need to worry about, besides what I told you before in all the secondary roles, is developing Fang as far as she can go in the Ravager role once the primary grids are maxed out. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm sure it will take quite a bit, and I'll make note of how the stats change and any abilities we'll learn, and I'll brief you on it when I'm done. Okay, here we are. I'm actually at the Leviathan Plaza in Eden. You may wonder why the hell I came here. It's to defeat that Adamantoise. But before we get carried away with that, let's go over what happened on the Crytarium, like I said we were going to. Basically, we didn't learn any new abilities, actually. Everyone got their accessory slot, and everybody got a role level. For Lightning, it was Commando. Fang, it was Commando. Hope was Ravager. Saz was Ravager. Vanille was Ravager. Snow didn't get a role level because he didn't have as much CP as the others, but it's coming. So basically everyone has completed one of their primary roles completely, except for Snow. There weren't any abilities. For the most part, it was just a bunch of HP nodes. Most of the strength and magic stats didn't increase much at all, but the HP has increased dramatically for several of them, as you can see below. I'll put the table up now so you can see it, just to see the difference in stats. And keep in mind that those are without accessories. Okay, so preparations I made for this Adamantoise battle. I took Saz's Pleiades high powers that we got in Erba and upgraded them to a maxed tier 2 version, which is the Hyades Magnums. This has the Silk Tiger ability on it, which reduces maximum HP, but it also dramatically increases his strength. You see his strength there is 2,199. For comparison, Fang's is 1,770, so yeah. But as you can see, his HP is also very low. So he's kind of a glass cannon now, like I said. But that'll be imperative for this upcoming battle. The Hyades Magnums are really the only thing that you need to do this challenge, or to beat the Adamantoise at this point. These accessories only help some strength increasing accessories on Saz. You want to get a collector catalog and a Connoisseur catalog. I did max those out, and I upgraded one of our collector catalogs to Connoisseur catalogs. Basically, Connoisseur catalogs make enemies drop rare items more often, and collector catalogs make them do their normal drops more often. I also want to get the growth egg on because the Adamantoise has dropped tons of CP. And I kept the sprint shoes on everyone, kept the morale talisman on Fang along with the general's belt and the Aurora scarf. But like I said, the only thing we really need are the Heidi's magnums and the catalogs and the growth egg. Because Adamantoise has dropped items that are worth tons of gil, so you want to keep that in mind. And if you don't remember, the reason that we are actually here is there's 2 treasure spheres over there on that glass panel that you can only get one of. If you only, as soon as you open it, this Adamantoise comes over and falls to the glass, keeping you from reaching the other one. But if you kill this Adamantoise first, then you don't have to worry about it. You can get both of them. So I'll show you my paradigm setup. I got Bully, Assassination, 2 Smart Bomb paradigms, and 2 Cerberus paradigms. This is actually something I haven't done yet. You can create 2 paradigms of the same type in your deck, and that'll let you do an advanced technique called the ATB refresh. So if you haven't noticed, sometimes when I shift to a new paradigm, you can see that there was no wait time. Like I didn't have to charge up the ATB gauge. It was instantly full. That's because if you've done at least 2 full command chains in a paradigm, if you switch to another one, your ATB gauge is automatically full. So say I switch to Smart Bomb, and then I do 2 full command chains. Well, then I can switch to Smart Bomb and get basically a free command chain without any wait time. So that's why we're going to do that. But anyway, let's just fight this thing, and I'll go over the strategy as I do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight it. The opening of this is imperative because you have to do something really fast. This is unnecessary, but you can probably get away with it. Immediately put Bravery on Saz, and then immediately summon Brynhildr before he steps, because it kills Lightning and Fang with that step. Brynhildr! Okay, so now that we've done that, we want to shift to Assassination. And for some reason this thing automatically fell. So immediately put D-Protect and D-Shell on it. D-Protect, D-Shell. Okay, there's that. And then you want to switch to Smart Bomb. And you may be tempted to use Cold Blood, but that's unnecessary. Just begin chaining get its chain gauge up. So yeah, just use Fire and Thunder over and over. Because Saz is too slow on his strike abilities for it to be worth it. Alright, so here's the ATB refresh. As you can see, the chain gauge is already full, or the command deck. So just keep doing that. And no, you don't want to have Brynhildr go into scout mode, so just let the scout gauge run out. As it's about to.
Good to see.
Now switch back to Bully as soon as Brynhildr leaves. And then you want to put Bravery and Haste on anyone that doesn't already have it. So basically everyone. Saz had Bravery on from before, but oh well. Bravery, Haste. And then once that's done, you want to switch back to Smart Bomb and continue chaining. And you want to get his chain gauge like basically all the way full, all the way into the 900s. Switch to Smart Bomb for another ATB refresh. Alright, it's full, so now we're going to switch to Cerberus. Here's the key. This is why we need Saz. He's so big that if you use Blitz on this thing, every single shot will hit it. So it's just like a massacre. Blitz. Blitz and ATB refresh. Just keep blitzing. And this is basically over. And dead. And that's how you kill the Adamantoise. Simple as that. We're going to be doing a lot of that later to grind, because as you can see, it gave us 80,000 CP and a platinum ingot, which is worth a lot of money, and it also drops trapezohedrons, which is a rare catalyst that's also worth a lot of money, but is also needed to upgrade our weapons. So we'll do that before too long, but there's other loose ends I want to tie up first. So now that we've defeated Adamantoise, we can go get these treasure spheres. It's kind of weird to be running through this area as Saz. Kind of feels anticlimactic. Oh, and in case you were wondering, when I came back out into Edenhall, Rosh's body remains or anything weren't there. Neither was the Proudclad. 6 particle accelerators. And a plush chocobo. Cool. Okay, so I think the next order of business is we're going to head to the Archylte Steppe and get any treasure spheres that we couldn't before because they were guarded by tough enemies or whatever. So I will meet you there. I have to run all the way back to Orphan's Cradle to do it, so yeah, it'll take a little bit. Okay, here we are back at Orphan's Cradle. The only reason I cut here is because I figured you might want to see what it's like to go through one of these little mirror portals. Not that it's anything really special, but I think we're done on Cocoon. Maybe forever. Actually, no, because those sacrifices over there, well, I just killed them, so they're not there right now. But they're one of the best ways in the game to earn gil. Probably the best. Warp to Grand Pulse. Hell yeah. Let's go back to the land down under. And just like that, we're back at the Vallis Media. So as you can see, this mirror is a waypoint now because it wants us where to go. Right there. Because that's how we go to continue the story, but that's not important. And here is our waystone, but there's nothing really here that we really need. Do I have any warps on the Archylte Steppe? Teleport? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I guess let's head to the Central Expense. Surprise! The Archylte Steppe took forever to load. Was that the first time we used a Seath Stone? I don't think so. Was it? Okay, looks like we got a chocobo down here. And where are we anyway? This is a Central Expense, right? Man, this is gonna throw me off so bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and borrow a chocobo. Get us where we need to go faster. I don't think we've ridden one of Saz before, have we? Funnily enough, since he's the designated chocobo-related character. Okay, here we are. This must have been it. There is a treasure sphere guarded by those things. That little shell creature we haven't fought before, but we might be able to take it now. So, I'm going to go in this without any real strategy and just hope everything works out. Also, probably try to Libra these guys while I'm here. That was way too close on Saz's face. Alright guys, you asked for it. By guarding this treasure sphere. Alright, we probably already have the intel on the little guys if I had to guess. Let's see. Rangdas, yep. 3 Rangdas, and the other thing is a Navidon, and we don't know anything about it. So, let's put bravery and faith on everybody. Including lightning. Thing has no need for faith though. Damn, whatever it did staggered us for a second. Switch to Smart Bomb. Or actually, no. Let's see if Cerberus will do it. Or are they already dead? Oh, it is already dead. Okay, well first, oh shit, I didn't bring any way to heal. Oh, that sucks. Why did I not think of that? Okay, well let's do techniques, Libra. Do it again. Techniques, Libra. Use a potion. Go to assassination. No, not assassination. Smart bomb. Fire, thunder, fire, thunder, fire. What is this thing? Resistant to Oh, great. Resistant to fire and thunder, the two elements that I use. Weak to lightning, absorbs ice. Immune to water. Wow, elements just suck against this thing. That's okay. All we need to do is stagger it. And switch to Cerberus and see if we can't just finish it off with attacks. And if we pull this off, it's going to be close. Oh yeah, it's dying really quick. And dead, just like that.
Wisdom does come with age.
So maybe if I'm not fighting these Adamantoises, it might be a good idea to have a paradigm with a medic. Alright, so that's 8240 Christogen points, smooth hide, 2 smooth hides, an armored shell, and our reward is an earth charm, which probably has some kind of immunity to earth. Something stupid like that. And our chocobo ran off. Thank you, Boko. Hey, I found a chocobo treasure. Contains
What do we got here?
a chocobo tail feather. Yay. Okay, so I actually got all the treasure spheres on the Archylte Steppe. There were only a few I missed. They were in like the northern part of the plains. It was nothing of real consequence. I got a speed sash and some gold nuggets and things like that. There was one, this one right here, that was guarded by, it was in the Behemoth King nest, and it was a cliff guarded by 2 Behemoth Kings. But we were able to handle that. This one was guarded by an Adamantoise, and there was another one somewhere over here that was also guarded by an Adamantoise. And then we missed that one down there. But other than that, that was it. So really it was just Adamantoise. Oh, there was this one here that was guarded by a Megistotherian and a couple Gorgonopsids. So really we probably could have gotten all the treasure spheres before we ever even left Grand Pulse. But alas. But now it's time to deal with this guy, the Ochu. I'm guessing that the Neo-Chu that we fought is the stronger version of this guy, so we should be able to handle it. In fact, we probably could have taken this thing on too before we left. But let's just try our hand at it. Oh, and here's my paradigm setup in case you're wondering. I switched Hope back in because I was already tired of Saz. We might even be able to relentless assault this, but let's just see what happens. I want Hope to cast In Fire on everybody. So, oh crap, I forgot to give Hope any accessories, I just realized. Oh shit. Actually, let's just use, let's restart and switch Saz's accessories over. I don't think that would be a big deal, honestly. We could probably still beat it, but I just want this to go as smoothly as possible. So, alright, let's try this again. I think I'm just going to open with a Libra Scope so I can get all these guys at once. Libra Scope. And let's try a Blitz, I guess. Hopefully Hope will put on In Fire sooner rather than later. Hopefully he can't, the Ochu can't summon more of them. Alright, we got In Fire on Fang and Lightning. And now it's on Hope. Alright, so let's just finish killing these guys before we worry about the buffs that we put up.
Appreciate it.
Oh, and now it's just this guy. Alright, well let's switch to Relentless Assault Pit. And hopefully those guys will chain it quickly. Oh, its stagger rate is 888%. My god. I don't know if that's going to work out or not then. Oh well, it's falling quickly. We don't need to stagger it. Yeah, every hit's taking off a noticeable chunk. Oh, it did summon more Pikachu's, right? Microchus. So I guess we'll have to deal with those next. I guess we shouldn't have worried about the Microchus in the first place. Oh, don't screech. Oh wow, that did a significant amount of damage. Alright, let's kill this thing and then heal. Hurry. Kill it faster. Switch to Combat Clinic to heal really quickly. Throat Challenge, Steel Guard, Mini Guard. Somebody just S-ed me. Can't you guys heal faster? I mean, come on. Alright, now let's switch back to Relentless. And Blitz. Wow, that works really well. And then there were 2.
Out of my way!
And then there were none. Yeah, so I really think that we probably could have handled that before we ever even left Grand Pulse. And we get 26,600 CP. Not bad. And a Gloomstalk and a Chocobo Plume. Let's see what the treasure sphere it was guarding contains. It is a Platinum Bangle. Yay. Okay, so we still haven't been this way, but we're going to save that until later. For now, the next thing I'm going to do, now that we've got all the treasure spheres on the Archylte Steppe, except for whatever's in the Fault Warrants, is head back to the Mah'habara Subterra to take on that that Dreadnought that was guarding the treasure sphere that we couldn't get to before. So I'll meet you there. Okay, so here we are in the Mah'habara Subterra at the end of the little side path where the Dreadnought emerges that I showed you before. And before it looked like we might have stood a chance against it, but it just annihilated us. So let's change that, shall we? Now that we're better, harder, better, faster, stronger. Oh, you think you're so scary, don't you?
Don't want to lose here.
Alright, let's switch to Gorilla. And I'll put on some buffs while Hope puts up, or I'll put on some debuffs while Hope puts on some buffs. Let's do Imperil and Slow next. There it goes, Slow, and there's Imperil. How about Fog and Pain? Fog, Pain, Fog, Pain, Fog, Pain. It must be immune to those. Oh, it's already doing Steam Clean. Okay, well, let's switch to Relentless then.
Don't get predictable.
Attack! Or at least try to get it staggered. Attack one more time, and then I'll switch back to Gorilla and try to get some more debuffs on it again. Protect, you shall. Let's do Imperil and Slow again. There's Slow and there's Imperil. Back to Relentless. Attack! And there we go. I think that's going to be it for this guy. Switch to Aggression, since Lightning probably might be to do more damage as their strength at this point. Yeah, that definitely. Yep, it's amazing how far we've come. Only 3 stars, but oh well. Probably could have spent less time buffing and debuffing, but that's always my downfall. And there we go. It looks like this Dreadnought was hiding a Seath Stone, which we will check later. That's not a black one, is it? No, I don't think so. And this treasure sphere, which contains a Platinum Bangle. Okay, so there's the Dreadnought. And there's a few other Dreadnoughts in this cavern too, but I don't think that they were guarding anything. So what I'm going to do now is head back to the Solya Springs and then take the Adamantoise Fal'Cie back to the Mah'habara Subterra, which will, if you remember me telling you about this before, it'll take us to like a secret unexplored area of the Subterra. So I will meet you guys at the Solya Springs.